Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I'm going to be going over your spoilers for the upcoming week of July 11th, 2022 for all platforms. So that means the upcoming events, the new troops, new weapons, new pets, Kingdom Power, the event week, the Kingdom week, what troops will be available in Event Key Drop Table, what weapons will be available in the Soul Forge. So let's get into it straight away. In the background we have some arena, maybe a pet at the end or something if we get to it, but mostly arena in the background. Alright, so let's get started. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, weekly event spoilers for the upcoming week of July 11th, 2022. Let's see what we got going on next week. A world event is called the Orc's Path. Medal of Might, 160% skull and spell damage for all troops in the current event. 90% of the time you're going to go ahead and use spell damage there. We have a Groshnock week. Faction Assault Tuesday is Dripping Caverns. Pet Rescue Wednesday is Ogrekin from Groshnock. Class event Thursday is Barbarian. Go check out my class tier list if you want to know where Barbarian falls. Maybe I'll link it at the end of this video. And then we have raids on Friday, July 15th. It's a Kitar raid Mortera. So to reiterate, world event Skull and Spell, Groshnock, new troop Tricknala. It is Orc troop type. And then Tuesday, Faction Assault is Dripping Caverns. Wednesday, Pet Rescue, Ogrekin from Groshnock. Thursday, Class Event, Barbarian. Friday, Raids, Kitar, Mortera, Human Mystic. Okay, so since we have a Groshnock week, let's take a look at what troops you can get with event keys and what weapons will be in the Soul Forge. Alright, so let's see if anything sticks out to me with these troops here. Fist of Zorn's pretty good. He's an empowered converter that converts yellow to skulls. Gargantuar's the mythic, pretty terrible. Would not throw keys for that. Shade of Zorn, another terrible mythic. If I remember correctly, I think Switch had Groshnock a couple weeks ago, and it's like the worst place to throw event keys, so I would just save your keys. The only good thing there at all is really Fist of Zorn, so definitely save your keys. Alright, the weapons in the Soul Forge. Bloody Axe, Bone Scraper, Cursebreaker Axe, Doomed Codex, Earth's Fury, Jelly Shot, King Chopper, Knuckle Smasher, Lockstone, Mace of Groshnock, Mang, or King's Club, Primal Rage, Skull Cleaver, Spiked Mace, String of Teeth. So nothing sticks out to me there. Earth's Fury and Mang are mastery weapons, so they won't be in the Soul Forge. Doomed Codex is probably the only thing you should even consider there. If you like the Guild Wars Defend teams with the books on them, you can get the Doomed Codex. That might be, so Doomed Codex and Fist of Zorn are the only two okay things there, but I would just save. Maybe grab the book. It's going to be 900 diamonds though, so if you're saving up for a top 10 mythic, unless you're in a bracket 1, bracket 2 guild and you really care about defense, I would just skip it. Let's check out your the new troops that we're getting next week. Tricknala is coming into the game on Monday, July 11th, 2022 from Groshnock. She's on the hunt. She's after you. Arcane Storm, base rarity, epic, troop type orc, troop role, war master. It's a female orc. She has a bow and arrow and like a red mullet. So a nice flowing red mullet and a bow and arrow and a orc, a woman orc. Anything else? Nope, that's the only new troop. She is, her spell is Tireless Pursuit. Convert all green gems to skulls, then inflict Hunter's Mark on the first enemy. Be cool if that was the other way around. Mana color red, yellow, mana cost 12. Trait number 1, Orc Armor. Trait number 2, Agile. 20% chance to dodge skull damage. Trait number 3, Empowered. Start battles at full mana. So hey, if that Hunter's Mark hits and then convert all green gems to skulls, you could probably do something similar to Fist of Zorn. So she looks like another decent Fist of Zorn type troop that we're getting from Glory Shop as an epic coming into the game. So I would grab that if I were you. It's not anything amazing, but it could be. But, you know, Glory Shop, you should just grab at least one there. Alright, weapon spoilers, PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. On Monday, July 11th, 2022, from Mist of Scales, we're getting Medusa's Ring. The rarity is Legendary, weapon type Jewelry, weapon roll Striker. Mana color blue-brown, mana cost 14. The spell is deal magic plus 3 true damage to an enemy, boosted by stone blocks, then create 4 stone blocks. It has Vital. Gain 4 life. Enchanting, enchant myself, stunned, stun the first enemy, and dust, create a dust storm. I think that's coming in through the campaign. But on Friday, July 15th, we are also getting a weapon in the raid event from Kitar called Tomb Lord's Crook. Rarity Legendary, weapon type Staff, weapon roll Generator. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 14. It explodes. Magic plus 1 purple gems grant a random status effect to all Kitar allies, then summon a Kitar troop. Definitely recommend getting that as you buy turns in the raid event. So buy up to the weapon. It's one of the explodey, grant a random status effect to all summon a troop weapons that are, worth getting. Like a B tier type of weapon, in my opinion. It has Vital, gain 4 life, Damned, curse the first enemy, Lightning, deal 5 scatter damage, and Bone, create a Bone Storm. So 2 new weapons, 1 new troop. Let's check out... We're getting Geomancer on July 22nd, as far as classes go. Kingdoms, Hellcrag on July 18th. And Pet Spoilers. July 18th is the next pet. Max Kingdom Power, PC, Mobile, Xbox, PlayStation. Let's see here. On the 11th of July, Groshnock Kingdom Power goes to 23. So yeah, that's it for PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation. We're having a Groshnock week, which is pretty much a big pass. Unless you need that Fist of Zorn or the Doomed Codex, which most people should just pass. World event, Skull and Spell. I would choose Spell. Dripping Caverns, the pet, Barbarian class, it's like a C tier type of deal. Then raids, that weapon seems okay. Pretty ho-hum week, in my opinion, but hey, we're getting Hellcrag next week, update next week, so a nice little bare minimum type of week before we have a lot to do next week. So enjoy it while you can. Maybe prepare for the new kingdom. Before we get started with Nintendo Switch, I want to just shout out all these super thanks because I don't know where I'm at, and I might have shouted you out already, I might not have. So I'm going to shout out all these super thanks right now in the spoiler video just because I really appreciate it. But shout out to Faceless One with the 5 on the preview video. Trey Bobuff with the 2 on the Fall Guys. Glorfindel with the 2 on the Fall Guys. Clip Bomb, aka Chad, with the 2 on the Fall Guys. The Professor with the 5 on the Fall Guys. DC United 10 on Fall Guys. I have that Fall Guys recorded, by the way. 6-year-old makes another appearance. I have a full squad. It's pretty cool. Glorfindel with the 2 on the new account playthrough. Professor with the 10 on the part 3 of the new account playthrough. Clip Bomb with the 2 on the weekly preview. DC United with 10 on the last Fall Guys. Elgin's Toy with the 5 on the spoiler video. Professor with 10 on the other new account playthrough part 2. Clip Bomb with a 5 on a live stream. And, I think I've done everybody else. But I just wanted to get those in, get it wiped clean so I know who to thank next time. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. And I'll see y'all PC, Mobile, Xbox, and PlayStation people tomorrow for the live stream around 10 a.m. EST. We'll be doing a lot of Arena, maybe talk about the spoilers. It's always fun to do Arena because I let y'all pick my teams and try to pick the worst team possible to see if I can win, see if you guys can win. We're kind of even on that. You guys beat me sometimes. Sometimes I still win, even with the worst troops. So help me, help the chat pick the worst troops possible for me to use in the arena during the live stream. So let's do that on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. EST. All right, let's get into these Nintendo Switch spoilers around the 9-minute 30-second mark. If somebody wants to help me with that, if not, I'll get it. Let's see, what does Switch got going on next week? Nintendo Switch's weekly event spoilers for July 11th, 2022 week. What's going on with you guys? On Monday, July 11th, 2022, your world event is called Festival of Stars. 160% Skull and Spell for all troops in the current event. Once again, I recommend doing Spell 90% of the time. Sometimes you could use Skull. Maybe there's a bunch of awesome Skull troops in the restriction, but 90% of the time you're just going to use Spell damage when you have access to both. You're having a Bright Forest week. That's good. That's like Queen Titania, I'm pretty sure. Faction Assault Tuesday, Sunken Fleet. Wednesday, Pet Rescue, Kitsith. Thursday, Class Event, Hierophant. Fire Class, Fire Blade. And Friday, Invasions, Suncrest, Eichel, Strix. Alright, so let's go over Bright Forest here. See what you guys have. Event Key Drop Table. What troops can you get if you throw event keys next week if you're on Nintendo Switch? Child of Summer, Empowered Converter, good with the Alguay Queen Titania team. Fountain of Stars is a mythic there. It's pretty decent. I think it's underrated. It's like a B+ type of mythic. King Aberon for that 50% Fey start. Leprechaun, if you don't have Leprechaun and you're very early in the game, it might be worth your while to throw a few event keys trying to get the Leprechaun. You're going to use that throughout the entire game. Queen Titania is an awesome legendary, like a top 5 legendary, and if you throw event keys, you might get her, and she's freaking sweet. So, probably a good week to throw event keys, at least for Queen Titania and Leprechaun, hoping for a Fountain of Stars while you do it. Suna's also there, and Vernalis. So, you know, Fountain of Stars is probably the best, but Suna and Vernalis are middle-of-the-road mythics as well, so if you miss on the Fountain of Stars, at least you might get something else that's decent. But hoping for the Queen Titania above everything else, with some Leprechauns and Child of Summers in the pile as well. Alright, weapons are pretty good also in the Soul Forge. You have Celestial Flask, and you have Trickster's Shot, so make sure you get those. Summer Aegis is also pretty good. But usually it goes like, I would say if you're early game, get Trickster Shot. If you're later in the game, get Celestial Flask. Trickster Shot is like the magic version of Mang. And it's only used, it's really, really good. It's like Mang, but it's a bow and arrow. And it strips their armor and gives you magic so you hit harder next time. But it's like a single target weapon. It's good, but only if you're early game and certain restrictions. So it's definitely worth getting for 300 diamonds. But Celestial Flask might last longer, and you might use it deeper into the game. So, once again, Queen Titania and Celestial Flask with Trickster Shot there as well is what you should be grabbing from Bright Forest in the Soul Forge and the Event Key Drop Table. Alright, let's take a look at your new troops if you're on Switch next week. You guys are getting Lady Estelle on Monday, July 11th, 2022 from Bright Forest. Starlight, Starbright. Arcane Storm, base rarity, epic. Troop type Fey Mystic. Troop role support. The spell is Constellation Blessing. Create 8 green gems and 8 red gems. Bless and give 3 magic to all Bright Forest allies. Mana color red, yellow. Mana cost 13. Trait number 1, Fey Bond. Trait number 2, Fireproof. Trait number 3, Song of Fire. Summon a firestorm at the start of battle. Not terrible. I don't use her, but, you know, it's a glory shop troop. And that is it. Just Lady Estelle. New weapons for Switch. On Friday, July 15th, 2022, from Suncrest, you're getting Staff of Storms. Rarity Legendary, weapon type staff, weapon roll generator. Mana color red, purple, mana cost 14. Staff of Storms explodes, magic +1 yellow gems, grants a random status effect to all Strix allies, then summons a Strix troop. It has Vital, gain 4 life. Lightning, deal 5 scatter damage. Radiant, give 1 mana to all allies. Enchanting, enchant myself. It's a good triple finesse weapon. So if you don't have Nimbus Bow, now you have Staff of Storms, which is the second best weapon for the finesse team. Some people will argue that it's the best weapon for the triple finesse team, so you can't lose. Whether you agree with me or not, I have no stock in whether you like Nimbus Bow or Staff of Storms better, just trying to help. I think Nimbus Bow you know, is a little bit better because it makes extra turns. It helps you get that third trait going, gives you lots of stats. I think it's better. It makes yellow. But Staff of Storm's definitely right up there with it and the second best triple finesse weapon. Now you have it. If you didn't have Nimbus Bow, now you have a weapon to do the triple finesse team. On Friday through the event. Let's see. Class spoilers for Switch. Getting Nexus on August 19th. My big boy birthday bash. Kingdoms. You're getting probably Nexus around then as well, but you're getting the Blackheart on July 29th. It's a faction. Pet spoilers for Switch. Nothing. The next one's on July 29th. Max Kingdom Power for Switch. On July 11th, Bright Forest Kingdom Power goes to 18. So yeah, if you're on a Nintendo Switch, next week is a great time to throw event keys. Try for that Queen Titania, and if you don't get it, maybe you'll get Fountain of Stars, the Mythic. And if you don't get that, you'll get a bunch of Leprechauns and Child of Summers, which are both very useful troops. Leprechaun just all over the place as an empowered exploder, especially the Rowan team. And then Child of Summer, which goes with the Yao Gui Queen Titania team, which if you get both Queen Titania and Child of Summer, you got most of that team now. And it's one of the best non-mythic teams in the game, Yao Gui Queen Titania. So, pretty important week for y'all. Yeah. And then that staff on Friday. Definitely grab that too. So, Queen Titania, Leprechaun, Child of Summer, Fountain of Stars, and Trickster Shot, Celestial Flask, and the Staff of Storms. You guys got a lot of stuff to grab next week, so better week than ours. That's pretty cool, though. Like, I think you guys had Groshnock when we had Bright Forest, and now you guys are having Bright Forest while we have Groshnock. Groshnock stinks, but anyway, that's it for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning for the live stream. Y'all pick the team. I mean, I'll do my own thing at least a few times, but at least one time I'll let you guys pick the worst possible troops out of the three, and then you guys see if you can beat me. See if I can use the worst troops that the chat picks to win an arena, because I feel like I'm one of the best arena players in the game, so I like the challenge of it. I like y'all picking my teams for me and trying to make them as bad as they can be. It's just fun. A little, you know, you guys cooperating and, you know, getting into the action and, you know, making me use certain troops to make it harder. But yeah, that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. EST for that live stream. Peace.